Russia, on the other hand, they are looking for double digits in gold medals. They will seek their 10th. They've also won 2 silver and 2 bronze. Before we get going, the FISU anthem and then the starting lineups. It's Russia and Slovakia for gold. There you have the officials. Mike Langen from Canada, Sakari Suominen will be the 2 referees for tonight's contest. Starting lineup for Russia, including goaltender Nikita Bogdanov. For Slovakia, their starters, along with goaltender Matej Tomek. There are the head coaches on the right, on the right, Ivan Fenish of Slovakia, and the left, Russian head coach Vladislav Kromik. There you see Slovakia getting themselves ready. Tomek really the star last night. There you see the starting goaltenders on the left. It will be Bogdanov for Russia, a 0.67 goals against average and a .961 save percentage. Only 2 goals allowed on 51 shots so far in the tournament. There you see Igor Rudenkov tied for the tournament lead in goals. For Tomek, a 151 goals against average, a .956 save percentage. He has faced more than triple the number of shots, 159 shots on goal, 152 saves. Now we are underway from Crystal Arena. Russia and Slovakia will duke it out for gold. Puck dumped in to the Slovakian zone. Bacik played around, knocked down there by Yakimov. And now Slovakia away to center. Tipped away at the blue line off the stick of Viberal. And Russia back behind their net. Tikhnov up ahead. Sorry, that's Medvedev up ahead. And icing before that man, Orlovich Grudkov, could catch up to it. He had a great night last night. 2 goals and 1 assist. Now with 10 points in the tournament, sit 4th in tournament scoring. Slovakia wins the draw. Vyskoc. Shot gets right on goal. Cleared away, though, by Russia. Medvedev fires it up. Orlovich Grudkov. Turn across the Slovakian line. Vyskoc on him. Puck nearly came out, but kept in by Medvedev. In behind the net. Now out in front. Marcinek, sorry, for Slovakia. Puck a little bit too far ahead for Sharov, and Slovakia will dump it back down into the Russian zone. Gioshvili will wheel around his net and carry it up to center. Maxim Gioshvili shot right on, and Tomek grabs that one and holds on to the rebound. That was the one trait for Tomek last night. Very calm in the net. Very few rebounds, so despite the fact Kazakhstan had 40 shots on goal, I wouldn't say there were any of significant danger. There you see the tip in front that Bogdanov had to be alert on. Slovakia defensively was very good last night, really taking ice away from Kazakhstan throughout the evening. See if they can do the same thing here today against Russia. Puck knocked in. Kazanitsky couldn't get it out. And Slovakia will try again. Swept to center. Ligash able to get it into the corner. Gets a stick on it to keep it in. This line for Slovakia, not a ton of ice time last night, but they were very effective on the forecheck. Churkin leaves it there for Orlovich. Grudkov, he's in, but puck stripped from him by Bocek just as he tried to backhand it on net. Russia comes up with it. Now back behind the net. It's the captain, Zloka. Puck remains in. At the point, that shot doesn't get through. Krylov dumps it into the corner. And Zloka now with some time will flip it out to center ice. And Slovakia, Mihalko will dump it in. Slovakia goes for a change. Russia completes one as well. Coming out from behind his net. That was Krylov. Got it to center, but Slovakia will dump it back in. Siska. Schmida gives chase. Slovakia keeps it in. Up ahead, here's Yakimov. Vyskocz dumps it to the Russian line. Miskinov. And now back in behind the net. Rudenkov. Sharov there to help him out. Up to the blue line. Medvedev will dump it right back in. Coming right in front is Sharov. Swept that one through the crease. And Medvedev for Russia fires it right on, and Tomek will grab that and just hang on to it. And there you see Orlovich, Grudkov, and Pavel Medvedev. Sharov there was trying to sweep it around, was able to come out in front, but lost the handle as he came through the crease. Here's the work earlier. A nice play by Bocek on Orlovich, Grudkov. Face off to the left of Tomek. It'll be Sharov up against Ligash. And we'll do that one all over again. Sharov gets waved out of the circle. No, he's allowed to stay in. Thought he was getting tossed, but wins the draw. Orlovich, Grudkov surveys things. Cross-ice pass, but Sorokin didn't want to jump in too far. Now Sorokin shot knocked down in front. Puck chipped out by Ligash and Fedorko. Up ahead, Yandral. Now Fedorko works in right to Bogdanov, but he will play it out to center. Bocek will hold on as the forwards make a change. Durkach turns it over at the blue line. Shot blocked. Gioshvili. Larachev loses it at the blue line. And it's put back in. Tomek will leave it there for Durkach. Yoshvili dumps it into the corner. Durkec plays it around and up. Siska drops it off. Slovakia through center. Shot right on to Bogdanov. He'll play it into the corner. Puck squirts out across the line, and Siska will collect it. Viscotch up to center. Marcinek will dump it in. Bogdanov will leave it there. And back to get it is Tikhnov. Mikhail Tikhnov. And that will be an icing call on the Russians, as Maltsev couldn't catch up to it. There you see Fedorko. Couldn't get a shot on that rush towards the Russian net. Attends the University of Economics in Bratislava, plays for MHK Humen. 36 points in 42 games this past season. Russia wins the draw. Shevchenko gets it up ahead. Now he has to put it down deep one more time. Kazanitsky has to go off his skate right in front. Played out, but out of danger is Andrus with it. Really a break for the Russians as that pass ricocheted off the skate and right in front of Matvei Tomek. Yakimov leaves it. Rudenkov lost it behind the net. Yakimov will collect it. Shot from the point, right on, steered aside by Tomek. Kudako back in the corner, and now Bacik will play it behind the net. Andrus flips it out to center. 7+ minutes in. Territorially, it has been controlled by Russia, similar to what we saw in the first period against Canada last night. Dumped around behind the Slovak net. Ondrich. Misnikov all over him. And the puck deflects off a skate and out of play. I think it's going to be offside Russia regardless. So the faceoff will come outside the Slovak zone. And there you see that ricochet pass. And Kolgotin tried to center it, but a nice back check there by 27 Klema. Slovakia wins the draw. Viscotch turns it over at center. Able to block that pass, and here's Zloka, fires it right on. Bogdanov, no problem. 3 shots on goal now for Slovakia. 2 for the Russians. And a little bit of ice needed already here in this hockey game. That for Jakub Tatar. Russia wins the draw, and they will get it to center. Kolgotin will dump it in and give chase. Orlovich, Krutkov behind the net. Wrapped up by Zloka, spins off. Sharov skates it up. Shot fired high by Sorokin. He had 2 goals yesterday in the win. And now Siska jumps across the blue line. Shot easily steered into the corner by Bogdanov. Played out in front by Slovakia. Jendral the shuttle, and a good toe save there by Bogdanov, who stuck the pad out just at the last second. With a couple players screening in front. Jendral shot in that one. Bogdanov sees all the way. And he will control it with a shot there by Martin Jendral. There, toe save for Bogdanov, as that one was headed to the bottom right corner, and Tomek just got a piece of that shot earlier. face off to the right of the Russian net. Siska wins it. Durkec tries to direct a puck on goal. Marcinek will give chase. And now fired up to the blue line. Durkec keeps it in. And now Siska will backhand it, and he'll go after it. Voronkov will settle it down, plays it up ahead, and past Svevchenko. Icing call coming up against Russia. There is head coach Fenish, who's led his team to a 5-0-1 record so far here at Universiade, as they finished just behind Russia in their group. Svevchenko knocked down, and Tomek covers the puck up at the side of the net. Now it's more pushing and shoving as Tomek will evacuate the scene. See Andrus and Kamalov right in the center of your screen, left alone as the linesmen are occupied elsewhere. And now Yakimov comes over to try to help out a teammate. It's Viskoch battling there against Svevchenko, and Yakimov came flying into the pile. There you see Viskoch and Svevchenko, and then the battle ensues as Svevchenko digs at the puck, and teams tend to not like that a whole lot. And Svevchenko will head to the Russian penalty box, it appears. Viskoch will as well, so we'll have coincidental minors. At the 9:34 mark of this opening frame, no score here in the gold medal game between Russia and Slovakia. There is Martin Viskoch. So we'll play 4-on-4 for a couple minutes. Face-off won by Russia. Krylov will circle in behind his net. Up the ice now, Kamalov. Plays it off to Yakimov. Bogdan Yakimov able to muscle his way right in front. Good pass, but Kudako couldn't control it. It was in his feet. Yakimov's so big, tough to knock off the puck. And again, right in front, Tomek took a stab at it. Now, Slovakia skates away. Yakimov wipes out the 2-on-1 possibility. Nice back check there by number 76. Larichev dumps it right down to Tomek. And again, some more pushing and shoving in Slovakia. Not liking the Russians closing in on their goaltender as much as they have. And here you see Yakimov. That backhand pass attempt to Kamalov deflected high. Tomek was able to bat it as he made the attempt to catch it. There is Ivan Larichev. Face off to the left of Tomek, Shloka and Kvartalnov. Won by Russia, played over here to Churkin. Churkin spins. A little more ice out there right now. Another minute of 4-on-4. Backhanded towards the net, deflects into the corner. And Zloka will pick it up in behind the net. He'll reverse it, but nobody there. Russia able to keep it in. Tikhnov high off the glass. Zloka will knock it down and carry it across the Russian line, but that extra move at the blue line put Adam Kazanitsky offside. Zloka got things going last night offensively for Slovakia. dignitaries in the house. You saw on the left of your screen FISU President Oleg Matitsyn. He has to be quite pleased with how this 29th Winter Universiade in his home country of Russia has been organized. Orlovich, Grudkov can't get that puck to Medvedev, and now Slovakia back. Siska shot fired high and wide. That one dribbles towards Bogdanov, and Russia will play it back to Medvedev. Sorokin, Orlovich, Grudkov. He'll hold up, waits for help. He's jostled there by Bacik, and now Marcinek will come up with it. 4 Slovakians away. Durkec, and that puck will go off a Russian player and off the netting. There you see Yuri Siska. That shot just a little bit high. We'll get the ice cleared off here. 9:51 into the first period, no score. 3 shots for Russia so far, 6 by Slovakia. No significant chances either way. There's Bogdanov making his way back to his crease. Talked about in the bronze medal game how it was a quick turnaround for, especially for Kazakhstan, but for Canada too, with that being an 11 o'clock in the morning face-off. For these two teams, still a pretty quick turnaround, as Slovakia played until last night at about 10 o'clock local time, but they at least had a little bit more time to rest up. And that puck played by a high stick, so that will bring the face-off back out across the blue line. And that's certainly why the host Russians decided to play the early game at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, just for that extra bit of rest. Shloka loses the draw to Yakimov. Kamalov. Here's Yakimov, shot fired wide. Kamalov puts it in behind the net. Wrap around. Tomek nearly didn't get to that post in time. Shot fired. Rebound was there, but Nisnikov could not get on that loose puck. Rudenkov shot fired. Good save by Tomek. So he stuck that left catcher out. And he keeps out a shot from Russia during their best flurry of the hockey game. Tikhonov will dump it in. Bacik back for Slovakia. Gioshvili bumped by Durkec. Puck loose. Bacik will get it up and out. And now Marcinek into the corner. Tikhonov bothering him. Shot fired by Siska. Now back at the point. Durkec just missed the net with that slap shot. Now right in front. But the puck never gets through. And back the other way, Kvartalnov. Tomek can't stop it. Durkec. Puck only gets to the blue line. Right in front. Shot fired wide. That was Kvartalnov. Medvedev puts it in and wide. Durkec tries to chip it out, but it stays in the Slovak zone. Andrus over. Slovakia still can't clear. And now they do, out to the Russian blue line. Medvedev plays it over to Sorokin. And this will be an icing call. Cole Goten not happy with that call by the linesman. Rudenkov with that shot, you can see there, knocked down by Tomek, and there that wraparound attempt by Misnikov. Tomek just got over to seal that post. And the officials did change the call on that icing, so faceoff was at center. This one will be icing though against the Russians. There, Vyacheslav Stashchenko. Face off to the left of Bogdanov. Ligash to take it. He wins it. Bocic gets sealed off along the boards. Puck swung over, and Slovakia keeps it in, but Russia will now clear it. And they're going to say that's icing, as it was past Bocic as he reached out for it. Face off again in the Russian zone. Zloka will take this one for Slovakia. Only 1-4 in the circle so far here today, and he loses another one, that time to Maltsev. Icing waved off. Savchenko in on it for Russia. Played up ahead. Smolka tries to get around Yakimov in behind the Russian net. Loses the puck. Yakimov able to play it out and across the line now. Scotch back for Slovakia. Waits for his teammates to change. Pass tipped in off a Russian stick, so no icing. Kamalov plays it up to the blue line. Gabor able to keep it in. Now behind the net, Kudako, as Russia makes a change. Gioshvili fires, deflected off Viscocz and out of play. That will result in a face-off in the Slovakian zone. 3:59 left in this opening period. You see some of the work from Durkec. I would describe this as a fairly tentative start for these two teams. Not a lot of open ice either way. Gioshvili wins that battle on that shot. Tomek may have gotten a piece of it to deflect it wide. Andres for Slovakia. He'll reverse field and then play it over to Kazanitsky. Tatar chips it in. Icing waved off. Tikhnov back for Russia. Mikhail Tikhnov. Larichev. He'll backhand it into the opposite corner. Puck stripped and bounces in front. Bounces over the stick of Medvedev, and now Sharov. Back at the line, Sorokin, extra pass. Medvedev, rebound came over right to Orlovich Grudkov, but he couldn't get anything on the shot, and Tomek was right there to make the save regardless. There's the initial shot. You can see Tomek, that nice poke check, reaching out. As Orlovich Grudkov tried to jump on that puck. There is Daniil Fartalnov. Slovakia fires it down the ice. Icing waved off. They're going to rule that it deflected off a Russian stick first. Sharov through center. Now Sorokin jumps into the play. Orlovich Grudkov right into the slot. Shot, rebound. Comes out and is turned over right in front of the Slovak net again. Now Schmolk will be able to clear the zone. As Orlovich Grudkov able to come right down Main Street for a good shot on Tomek. Puck turned over and kept in. Marcinek in behind the net. Now giving chase. Nice job there by Shevchenko to beat out the icing. Yendral tries to wire it around, coming right out in front. Shevchenko couldn't get a stick on that pass. Fired in, deflected into the corner off of Yendral. Shot well wide. Krylov at the point. He'll put one in also well wide. Back in behind the net. Fartalnov surveys things. Now comes out. Krylov. That shot goes wide off the stick of Voronkov. And Slovakia will ease the pressure and fire it down the ice. Lots of shots directed at goal by Russia, not very many on goal. Credited now with 8 with 1:04 to go. And here's that chance for Orlovich Grudkov. Looked like it hit Zloka in front. That left skate, and then Kolgotin couldn't get a stick on that rebound as Tomek tried to recover. Rudenkov, he'll put one on net. Last minute of play here in the opening period. Yendral in behind for Slovakia, reverses it, but nobody there as Marcinek had left the boards. Battle along the wall. Worked up by Slovakia. They won a lot of these battles yesterday against Kazakhstan. And finally it comes free. Goes right on Tomek, who will cover it up with 20.4 seconds to go. Misnikov in on that battle for Russia, as was Rudenkov. Rudenkov with 6 goals in the tournament. Scramble on the draw. Gioshvili comes up with it. The blue line in behind the net. Fartalnov spins around. And the puck comes out, and Slovakia is just going to kill the last few seconds. So Russia started to come on late in that first period. As I said, directing a lot of shots toward the Slovakian net, but not a lot of shots on net. No score after the opening 20 as Russia makes their way to the locker room. So Slovakia has to feel pretty good with that first 20 minutes, especially in a hostile environment, playing the host Russians. Not a lot of offense for Slovakia. 7 shots on goal for them, 9 for the Russians. No penalties in that opening period, and you can see the face-off numbers there, 14-7 in favor of Russia. So something Slovakia is going to have to turn around to try to maintain possession of the puck a little more often. All of that puts us where we are right now. No score after 20 minutes here in the gold medal game. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Doug McLean. I'll be back with the second period in about 10 minutes time. Back inside Crystal Arena here in Krasnoyarsk. No score in the gold medal game after 20 minutes of play. There's one fan who looks like she's been doing lots of stuff at Universiade, maybe a little tuckered out. But still 40 minutes at least to go here in this gold medal game. And there's a young fan having a good time here. A period that was relatively even. I thought Russia started to come on later in the frame. But most of the shots they were directing toward Tomek weren't on net. Slovakia, as I said, have done a really, really good job in the medal round of limiting really high quality chances. Kazakhstan were shut out yesterday by Slovakia, and then shut out again today by Team Canada, 3-0 in the bronze medal game. So Kazakhstan, after going unbeaten and putting up the maximum 15 points in the preliminary round, don't score a goal in the medal round. Two teams here this afternoon will get a medal. Now we're just trying to figure out which color they're each going to get. Mate Tomek leads Slovakia back onto the ice. Sort of sense the crowd just ready to explode here should the Russians continue the pressure they have, and obviously should they cash one in. But Slovakia, stingy defensively, only gave up 10 goals in the preliminary round, and with none yesterday, they've been tough to score on, despite giving up a lot of shots. As we are just about set to get the second period underway. It will be Bogdan Yakimov to face off against Jan Žloka. Yakimov remains perfect in the circle, 5 for 5. And it's now him with the puck. Kamalov into the corner, coming out with it. And getting knocked down, no whistle on the play, and Slovakia 3-on-2, but a nice job there defensively to wipe Žlok out. Viberal puts it in behind, and Šmolka couldn't come up with it. Now back behind the net, Vadim Kudako. It's a long change here in the second period, so you'll see a lot of pauses like that, because it is so tough to change. As I've said a few times, with the benches the way they're set up in the brand new Krystal Arena, about 3,500 capacity. And as I look around the building right now, I don't see any empty seats. The final event here at the 29th Winter Universiade. Only 3 events on today, the bronze and gold medal hockey games, as well as the men's 30K cross-country ski. Marcinek back in behind Bogdanov. He'll stop it and then play it past Medvedev. Orlovich Krutkov now to Medvedev, and he'll hand it right back. Good forecheck here by Slovakia. Siska comes up with it. But Russia in behind their own net. Sharov will carry it up and through center. Sharov to the right side. Now back in behind the net. Now comes right out in front. Oh, and a wonderful save by Tomek. I think he got the paddle of the stick on that puck that was labeled for the top corner. Bartalnov can't catch up with it. The puck fired hard into the corner by Slovakia. Knocked down and out. Quality of chances for the Russians starting to improve. We'll see how long Slovakia can hold them off. Played out, Gioshvili leaves it for Tikhnov. Churkin has it go off his skate, but Bartalnov picks it up, and it's offside. Russia coming close. Sharov comes out from behind the net, and there's that. And again, Tomek. Wonderful concentration, and Orlovich-Grudkov had this one labeled. Might have been inching in on the goalpost, but regardless, a heck of an effort and a stop there by Tomek. Bacik back for Slovakia. It'd be easy to look at the numbers and say, well, Slovakia is here because of their goaltender. There's no question he's been a huge factor, but their play defensively has been very good as a team. And though they do give up a large number of shots, they're not giving up tons of great chances. Although this Russian team is certainly capable of generating those kinds of quality opportunities. The other thing for Slovakia is they have been very opportunistic offensively themselves, not generating a ton of great scoring chances, but cashing in when they do. Yakimov out of the corner, back to Kamalov, puts that one on net. Looping around, Rudenkov, he'll leave it for Yakimov. Rudenkov gets it back, shot right on. Tomek squeezes it. And again, some pushing and shoving. And you have to think at some point the officials might make a decision just to send one player to try to curtail some of this, because we've seen this now 3 or 4 times right in front of the Slovak net. There's the shot by Rudenkov that Tomek sees all the way. And then after that, a bit of wrestling around in front. As Rudenkov, the captain, gets his helmet back on. Wholesale changes for both teams. And there is Matej Tomek, plays at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. Only appeared in 5 games this season for them. Medvedev gloved it down, and it's swept up ahead, and that will be an icing call against Russia. They don't like the icing call. Slovakia didn't like the fact they thought Medvedev closed his hand on the puck. Face off to the right of Bogdanov. Shiska taking it against Sharov. Shiska wins it. Gets the puck back. Schmida in the corner. Dumps it in behind. And now Sharov with Shiska on him, but a nice outlet pass to Sorokin. Orlovich-Grudkov, now it's Yakimov. Rudenkov spins in the corner, back to the blue line. Now the other point, shot fired in. Rudenkov couldn't get a stick on it. And Russia keeps it in right at the line. Slovakia failed to clear. Rudenkov loses, and now Slovakia will try, but still it's kept in. Kamalov risks that one towards the net. Kudako comes back to the blue line, backhand into the corner. Out in front. And that pass played out across the Slovak line, and Kudako Kvartalnov spins. Misnikov, right pad save by Tomek. Now behind the net, Larachev to Kamalov. He's been out here a while. Kamalov centers it. Tomek can't find it. Gioshvili plays it back. Churkin. Shot right on, and no rebound given up by Tomek. And you get the sense that Russia getting closer to cashing one in, as they have completely controlled play here in this second period. There's the shot that Rudenkov could not deflect, and there's an example of what Slovakia cannot afford. When you get the puck to the blue line, they're going to have to get it out, especially in this second period with the long change. This time they will clear. Tichnov back for Russia, cross to Churkin. Russian jerseys under the numbers say Red Machine, as they were certainly known. Here's an opportunity. Gioshvili backhands it, tries to collect it again. Back at the point, Tichnov shot. Rebound came to Larachev. Now the other corner, Kvartalnov. He's bodied there, and Slovakia gets it up to the blue line, but again not out. Played across. That shot fired wide by Churkin. Behind the net, Svevchenko spins off a check. Back to the point, Churkin. He'll come back. Fires it over. Shot saved by Tomek. And Slovakia again fails to clear. Klima that time. Rudenkov behind the net. All Russia right now in this hockey game. Behind the net, Maltsev. Shot just missed, deflected past Tomek. Rudenkov spins it in front, puck laying there, and now Slovakia again can't clear. It's becoming an epidemic for the Slovaks. Shot right on, and Tomek has to hang on to that one. And at some point, we're going to get a penalty called here, one way or the other. I mentioned the jerseys, it says Red Machine, and this was, they were known as the Big Red Machine back in the 70s and 80s, when the Central Red Army team for the Soviet Union used to be one of the best international hockey teams. Had some outstanding battles, falling in the 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid in the Miracle on Ice against the United States. Had some outstanding battles with Canada in the many Canada Cups held between 1976 and 1991. And they're looking much like that team right now in terms of how much they are controlling this second period. But they have, Slovaks need to settle things down a little bit. This is going to be an icing call against the Russians. Many players on this Russian team Orlovich. Grudkov has the puck deflected away from him, and it will get out. Slovakia will skate it across the Russian line. We're nearly halfway through this second period, and the ice in the Russian zone looks nearly pristine. And that's a credit to how good Russia has been here in the second period. Siska, though, nearly got in on Bogdanov. Now Rudenkov skates his way to center. In across the blue line. Drops it off. Shot. And Tomek flashes that glove. As that puck was labeled for the top corner. You'll get a great look at it here with this replay. Misnikov and Tomek having nothing with that one. Shots now 17-7 in favor of Russia. 8-0 here in the second period. Face-off played back, but a little too hard. And Churkin will come back for it for Russia. Tikhonov up ahead. Gioshvili behind the net. Stops up. He's hit there. And Slovakia will clear it, but Kvartalnov gives chase. Tikhonov in as well. Russia keeps it alive. In front, Kvartalnov fanned on that shot from the slot. Klema bumps his man, and now the puck chipped out to center. Churkin. As the crowd urging on the home side. That'll be an icing call against Russia, so faceoff will come back down into the Russian zone. Shot attempt there from Kvartalnov that he fanned on. Misnikov had that chance moments ago too, where Tomek flashed the leather. Ligash to take this draw up against Maltsev. Maltsev wins it. Russia continues to be dominant in the face-off circle in this hockey game. Puck flipped in, remains in play, and Russia will keep it in the zone. Misnikov. Puck dribbles towards Tomek. He steers it into the corner, and Orlovich Grudkov. Shot gloved by Tomek, who came outside the blue paint to grab that one. Ten minutes and 11 seconds into this second period, no score. And Russia has really started to exert control here in the second period. Slovakia had some chances in the first. But Russia, as you see that nice play by Maltsev, chipping it toward Tomek. Tomek taking a quick breather. There you see backup goaltender Eric Kompash in behind Tomek. Face off to the left of the Slovak keeper, who makes his way back to his crease. Sharov up against Zhloka. Played out in Medvedev over to Sorokin. Medvedev. Orlovich Grudkov. Shot high on Tomek, and he'll cover it up. And again, the Russians diving in for any chance at a loose puck. In Slovakia, their defenders holding them off. That's why we've seen some of those shoving matches after whistles. Another face-off to the left. Another one won by the Russians. That one deflects high and into the netting in behind Tomek. And this face-off, it'll be Yakimov and Siska. Yakimov yet to lose a draw so far in this game. And that streak continues. Another shot, and he'll have a chance again. Bogdan Yakimov. One game of National Hockey League experience with the Edmonton Oilers. Played that game back in the 2014-15 season. Also won a bronze medal at the World Junior Hockey Championship in 2014. So 2 National Hockey League draft picks in this game. Yakimov, and both third rounders for that matter. Bogdan Yakimov, third round pick of the Oilers back in 2013, while Mate Tomek in 2015, a third round pick of the Philadelphia Flyers. Maltsev leaves it there for Kolgotin. Sorry, that's Rudenkov, not Kolgotin. And into the corner. Russia comes out with it again. Yakimov loses the puck, and Slovakia skates away. Viberal ends up on the ice underneath Kudako, and now Yakimov will skate it up. Dumps it to an open wing, and then in behind the net. Now Bacik. Gets it back. Kicks it up from his skates. Durkech gets it up to Siska. Right in front, Vartalnov spins back trying to find his teammate. That was 68 Larachev. The pass went through Larachev's skates. Tikhnov carries the puck up. Larachev will cover him at the point. Now it is Larachev. Shot. Deflects to the circle. And a big hit through center ice. That was Larachev on Siska. Gioshvili can't get across the Slovakian line. Puck frozen right near both benches. And then dumped in by Slovakia. Bogdanov, who has had essentially nothing to do here in the second period, leaves it behind his net. Andrei Churkin. The puck down in behind Tomek. Maltsev comes up with it to Rudenkov. Andrus will chip it up. And Voronkov plays it across to Krylov. Andrus at the blue line, now skates it up. Here's Andrus. Shot on. First shot of this period for Slovakia comes with 6:30 to go. And that's going to be an icing call against the Russians. Shots 13-1 in this second period. There was the hit earlier. Larachev on Siska. Face off to the right of Bogdanov. Shot deflects wide. Slovakia won that draw, something else they've had a tough time doing here in this second period. Faceoffs were 14-7 Russia after the opening 20 minutes. Tomek wanted to play that one, but could not, as he had Kolgotin right in his face. There is Dmitry Kolgotin. And another face-off in the Slovakian zone. It will be Sharov up against Zloka. Zloka 4 for 12 in the circle. Wins that draw, and Durkec will play it up, but not out. High over the Slovak net. Orlovic Grudkov. That one ends up on the stick of Zloka, and he'll fire it cross ice. Viborel gave chase, but Orlovic Grudkov back to pick it up for Russia. That shot fired high up into the netting. Off the blocker of Tomek and out. 5:32 to go, no score. Gold medal game. Certainly a tight affair. Russia has controlled this period, but have yet to put anything past Tomek. So the Slovakian defense, which has been good throughout the tournament, has held. Kamalov tries to cut in front, loses the puck. Yakimov over to pick it up. He's held up. Kamalov back behind the net. Yakimov saw that pass go right between his skates. Marcinek up for Slovakia. He'll stop, loses an edge. Kudako up ahead. Rudenkov will backhand it in and then head off the ice on a change. Puck comes out and Tatar couldn't control it. Kudako keeps it in at the Slovak line, but now chipped out into the Russian zone. Churkin back for it for Russia. Gioshvili with some speed, cuts in front, scores! Great burst of speed by Maxim Gioshvili. And he cuts right in front on Tomek and tucks it 5-hole. 1-0 Russia. It's a great burst of speed by number 7. Got around Mihalko and is able to cash in the first goal of the hockey game. Comes at the 15:36 mark of this second period. Kudako will get the assist on the goal. There's a shot right in on Bogdanov. And back up ice is Sharov. Orlovic Grudkov. That one deflected in front by Kolgotin. Now Slovakia. Siska shot right on. Bogdanov hangs on to that one. So Russia finally breaks the ice. Gioshvili from Kadako, 15-36. As Tomek thought he was going to drag it right across the crease, but tucked it in right there. And Larachev jumps all over his teammate, much to the delight of this capacity crowd at Crystal Arena. Yakimov loses it. Puck now in behind the Slovakian net. And that will be an icing call on Slovakia. Ivan Fenish generally has to be pretty pleased with what he's seen here today. I mean, yes, Russia has controlled this period, but to be only down 1-0 at this point, have to feel pretty good, especially if Slovakia can get out of this period no worse than where they are right now at 1-0, or if they can cash in themselves. They've had a couple chances over the last 3 minutes. They're going to need some more. Here's Marcinek. Siska carries it in. Played in front, and they score! What did I just say? If Slovakia could find a way, and they do, a play that looked pretty innocent, a 3-on-3 suddenly became a 3-on-2. And Schmida right in front has the yawning net and puts it behind Bogdanov. Great pass from Marcinek. And Slovakia, a minute and a half after falling behind 1-0, ties it right back up for Sebastian Schmida. His third goal here at Universiade. Put up 51 points for HK Skalica, their under 20 club this season. That was in 36 games. He played at the under 18 World Junior Championship back in 2016. I think we're going to get our first penalty of the hockey game. It's going to go on Slovakia. It's going to be the captain, Zloka, heading off. It's going to be a charging call on Zloka. So Russia now with a chance to go back in front. There you see that hit from behind on Svevchenko. Fired back to the point. Medvedev will keep it in. Orlovich, Krudkov, Sharov. Right in front, off the outside of the post. Tomek, I don't think saw that until the last second when after it was centered. Slovakia able to clear to the Russian line. Sorokin up to Sharov. Right in, shot blocked, nicely done by Viskoch. Into the slot, right back. Orlovich, Krudkov has Medvedev at the point. Gets it right back. Down to the corner for Maltsev. Orlovich, Krudkov plays it up. Thought he had Sorokin, who had stepped over the middle of the ice, and the puck went right behind him. Under a minute to go in the penalty to Zloka. Rudenkov will carry it up for Russia. Played in behind the net. Second unit out for the Russians. Maltsev, shot, stopped. Kamalov by Tomek. And a la Bill Ranford, Tomek flips that puck up onto the outside of his glove. No, I'm guessing it's not because of Bill Ranford. That goes back well before his time. There, that chance that Tomek actually might have gotten a piece of before it glanced off the goalpost. Yakimov up against Schmolka in the face-off circle. And Yakimov finally loses a face-off. That's the first time all game. Under a minute to go, under 20 seconds to go in the penalty to Zloka. Yakimov tried to center it to Rudenkov. Now Kadako wants it back. Nisnikov shot. That one narrowly missed the top corner. Slovakia kills off the charging penalty to Zloka. 30 seconds left here in the second period. Gioshvili, the goal scorer for the Russians. Wins a battle and chipped the puck in front, but came all the way back to the point. Now in front, Vartalnov fired that one. I think it was a rolling puck that ended up into the netting. And the faceoff will come outside the Slovak line. Vartalnov thought he had a good chance from a tough angle. Here we'll see that goal again. A nice job by Marchnek. That replay really shows it, how he kicked that Siska pass up to his stick. And there is your goal scorer. Attends Comenius University in Bratislava. Vartalnov fired that one wide. Time ticking down in the period. Tikhonov tries to backhand it towards the net. And we remain even. Each team with a goal. Maxim Gioshvili got us going at the 15:36 mark on a nice individual effort. Assist going to Kadako, but shortly thereafter, at 17:01, Sebastian Schmida tied it up. The assist going to Siska and Marchinek. There you see the numbers. 28-11, the shots on goal, and face-offs 26-20 in favor of Russia, as Slovakia evened those numbers out later in the period. Doug McLean here at Crystal Arena. We're no closer to knowing who's going to come away with the gold medal, but 20 minutes to find out. We'll be back in about 10 minutes time with the call of the third period. It is 1-1 Russia-Slovakia here from Krasnoyarsk in the gold medal game. Back inside Crystal Arena. 40 minutes in the books. 1-1 between Russia and Slovakia. There you see the summary. Gioshvili for Russia. Schmida for Slovakia. Doug McLean here. 20 minutes at least to go in this gold medal game. Final sporting event, I should say, from this 29th Winter Universiade. Of course, the closing ceremonies will take place later this evening. And in a period really dominated by the Russians, for Slovakia to come out even, they have to feel pretty good about things. But they're going to have to limit the waves of opportunities that Russia created throughout much of that second frame if they're going to have a chance to win their second ever gold medal. Of course, Russia looking for their 10th. USSR also won 5 gold and 5 silver, no bronze. Of course, that back before 1991. You look at some of the fans enjoying things at Crystal Arena. Some Slovakian fans in the crowd. As both teams now, or Slovakia first, make their way back to the bench. The Russians not quite back yet. Now they come out. As we get ready for the third period. Obviously nowhere near this yet as we look at some of the highlights from the first two periods. Still a ways to go, but should this end up in overtime, it will be a 20-minute sudden death overtime period. There would be an intermission between regulation and overtime. And should overtime solve nothing, we would have a shootout, 5 players aside, and then after that, they'll go one apiece until there's a winner. But 20 minutes to see if we can avoid overtime. Yakimov and Zloka take the draw at center. Bacek with it for Slovakia to Durkec. Stolen by Russia. That's Kudako. Almost lost it, but gets it back. Kudako in behind the net. That shot fired, deflected. And nearly poked through the legs of Tomek. Now Zloka flips it up ahead. Knocked down there by Kamalov. Now Yakimov cuts in front. That pass just missed. 63 Misnikov. There you see Bogdan Yakimov. Tomek couldn't find it, and then just that right pad, he's able to slide back to make sure that it doesn't deflect in. Nice play by Misnikov. He knew it was underneath him, just wasn't quite sure where. Medvedev for the Russians. Passes it up ahead. 2-on-1 here for Russia. Orlovich, Grudkov in. Tried to go 5-hole, and he was stopped by Tomek. So a quick 2-on-1 materialized for the Russians. And Tomek able to come up with the stop. Not the play from a couple of minutes ago, and here is the most recent chance. as he got around Gabor. Puck comes out across the blue line. Fired back in. Klima can't get it out, but now Slovakia will dump it in, and that will be an icing call. Hazanitsky flipped it from well before center ice. There you see Dmitry Kolgotin, and there Mikhail Tikhnov. He was the 21st overall pick of SK St. Petersburg back in the 2012 KHL draft. Shot right on there by Larachev. Tomek, no mistake. Brings about another face-off, and Gioshvili with a few words for one of the Slovak players. Klima and Kvartalnov with the draw. Kvartalnov wins it. Tikhnov shot blocked by Yendral. That one stung him. Tipped in front off a skate, comes nearly squirted free to Larachev. But Tomek alert and falls on it, and Yendral, I think he took that one right off the ankle. And he is clearly feeling the effects of that one. Tough time getting off the ice, and there you see the scramble in front. But Tomek, there is that shot from Tikhnov, maybe right a little bit higher off the knee. Kolgotin, wraparound, scores! Dmitry Kolgotin with the quick wraparound backhand beats Tomek 5-hole, and it's 2-1 Russia. Just comes right out in front around Durkach. And one of the few times that Tomek was unable to squeeze the pads. And Russia back in front, 2-1. Kolgotin with his second goal of Universiade. That one coming at the 1:49 mark here in the third period. Puck bounced again off the lively boards. We've seen that off the dasher at the bottom a couple times. That one right in on Tomek, where the puck hits that yellow dasher at the bottom and then kind of takes a funny hop, and it's fooled a few defensemen. Hear that play from Kamalov with some traffic in front provided by Igor Rudenkov. Marcinek. That one squeezed by Bogdanov. Marcinek right in on him. Here again, a look at the goal. Stavchenko was in front should any rebound have spilled loose, but I think that might have taken some of the attention of Tomek away. But a nice quick wraparound there by Kolgotin. Puck knocked into the corner by Durkach, and Bacik back for Slovakia. 3 to center and now across the blue line. Tikhnov takes the man, and Gioshvili will fire it down the ice right on Tomek. He'll have to play it, and Durkach skates it up for Slovakia. Up ahead, Smolka in. Nice job defensively by Voronkov. Smolka to Durkech. Russia will flip it out. Now Yakimov plays it back to Kudako. According to the numbers, Patrik Marcinek leading Slovakia in ice time through 2 periods, 17:39. While for Russia, they are led at 12 minutes and 48 seconds by Denis Orlovich Grudkov. 2 forwards leading their respective teams in ice time. That shot does not get through. Schmida trying to find it. Still bouncing around, and Russia will fire it down the ice. Orlovich Grudkov plays it in behind the Slovak net. Schmida flips it out, and the goal scorer, Cole Goten. Played up ahead, but deflected back near the Slovak line. And now Russia, Sharov lost it. Oh, finds it in front. Good pad save by Tomek on Larachev, who cut quickly in front of the Slovak netminder. Gioshvili with that good speed down into the corner. Bumped there by Bacik. Maintains control. Plays back. Tomek. Rebound out. Slides over, and Tomek got there just in time with that pad tucked along the post to keep that puck out. Klema has his pocket picked from behind by Gioshvili, and Russia, Vartalnov keeps it in. Fires on net. Nearly squeezed through Tomek. He thought it was in behind him. Flipped up and out by Slovakia. 5:15 into this third period. 2-1 Russia in front. Fired up to the Slovak line. Rudenkov spins back. Now Misnikov. Played well by Durkech, who fires it to the boards. Zloka tried to find Viberol. He comes in hard on Kudako and wins the battle. Right out in front, Smolka couldn't control it. Misnikov across the line. Rudenkov shot right on, stopped by Tomek. Kamalov with a few words, I think, for Tomek as he had skated into the corner. Another wraparound attempt, and that one bounced off the Russian skate in front. Tomek had to slide over quickly to keep that one out. Sharov shot blocked by the Slovakian goal scorer Schmida. Cole Goten in front. Orlovich Grudkov could not get much on that shot. Now back at the point. Played in behind Cole Goten. And it's hit with a high stick. Kicked ahead by Schmida. And now Siska will dump it down the ice. It's going to be icing against Slovakia. Here you get a high view of the goal from Cole Goten. Face off to the right of Tomek. There you see The goal scorer attends Smolensk State Academy of Physical Education. He's played the last 3 seasons in the VHL, the 2nd division. Gioshvili in front. Larachev couldn't find it. Tikhnov at the point. Shot stopped by Tomek. "38 shots on goal for Russia on Slovakia. Slovak with 13 of their own. And now Yakimov, 79% in the face-off circle, up against Klema. Klema 33%. Here is Yakimov. Nice little feed over across the blue line. That shot deflects high. Tomek will glove it down. Maxim Maltsev. And there you see Edmonton Oilers draft pick, Bogdan Yakimov. And there, the most recent stop. 37th of the game for Matej Tomek. Slovakia wins the draw, but it's a scramble behind the net. Russia comes up with it. Kolgotin spins off Shloka in front. Oh, and a nice stop again by Tomek. Rebound was there for Sharov, but he couldn't get anything on it as Tomek was down and out. Tomek might have tweaked something a little bit on that play. He's down on one knee and back on his feet now. Gioshvili. Shot goes wide. So we'll watch Tomek. Puck in front, thrown into the corner by Slovakia. Viscotch. And it will be an icing call. And Tomek down on one knee again, just maybe stretching that right leg a little bit. And there, that left pad saving the rebound that came out to Sharov. Viscotch had him tied up. It's right around there that Tomek seemed to maybe tweak something. Yakimov and Siska. Yakimov wins the draw. Kamalov back. Shot right on. Rudenkov in front. Couldn't get the rebound. Now the captain in behind the net. Spins off Viscotch. Maintains control. Yakimov out from the corner. Bogdan Yakimov. That shot deflects wide. Viberal couldn't see it. Now Bacik. And Siska will play it back. Viscotch. We'll just ice it down. 11:26 to go, and the fatigue starting to be a factor, I think, on the Slovakian side, as they have spent a lot of time in the last 40 minutes on their heels. Now Sharov. The face off with Siska. Bacik comes up with it. Kept in briefly at the line. Medvedev back for Russia. Bacik up ahead. Marcinek finds Schmida. Here is Schmida. Trying to get around Medvedev. Gives chase. It's bumped out of the play by Medvedev. And now Russia comes up with it. Kolgotin is trying to spring free. Larachev tried to go short side on Tomek. Tikhnov leaves it for Kvartalnov. In behind the net, ends up on the back of the net. Now in front, Schmida has to quickly backhand it out. Kvartalnov Gioshvili going hard to the net and ends up taking the net off, and that will bring the face-off outside of the Slovak zone. They're the gentleman that got us going scoring-wise. Kvartalnov tried to center it to Gioshvili, but Tomek able to get a stick on it and deflect it away. And they're just going to re-drill the holes for the net in behind Tomek, who continues to stretch out over in the corner. Appears to be okay, but as I've said 3 or 4 times now in the last 2 minutes, he's been down on one knee just trying to stretch out his leg a little bit. He has faced a lot of rubber tonight, 44 shots, and we still have 10:23 to go in the third period. Only 2 have gotten behind him. In this tournament, he has now faced 201 shots and has only given up 9 goals. Kamalov centers it, nobody home. Rudenkov back to the point, Kudako. Yakimov had a look, and then so did Rudenkov, and Tomek had to be sharp with that left glove. Icing waved off. Misnikov plays it back to the blue line, and it will come out. Orlovich Krudkov. And that will be offside, as Misnikov had not yet cleared the Slovak zone. Well, now we'll get the ice cleared. 9:34 remaining. And what, at least on the scoreboard, has been a relatively tight game. Yet if you look at some of the other numbers, it has heavily favored Russia. There, that most recent wraparound attempt by Rudenkov. You get a look at some of the faces from this gold medal game. Ice cleared, face-off outside the Slovak zone. Bacik to Durkec, deflected in behind Bogdanov. Bacik didn't get that shot through, and back is Sorokin. Orlovich, Krudkov comes in front. Tomek finds it. They'll cover it up with Kolgotin right in front. We've seen probably half a dozen wraparound attempts in this third period, as Russia able to get a step from behind the net. And the only one that's worked was the one from Kolgotin. Came 1:49 into this third period. Siska plays it up to the blue line, and Marcinek. Lost the puck, and Russia will play it up ahead. Gioshvili can't control it. Only 2 shots on goal here so far for Slovakia in the third. There is head coach for the Russian Federation, Vladislav Kromik, looking on. He saw what can happen and how quickly a team like Slovakia can score, as it didn't take much for them shortly after the first Russian goal for them to tie it up. Shot right on. Tomek will eat up that attempt from Kudako. There you see Vadim Kudako. Plays in the KHL. We're with Saverstal, Cherepovets. 46 games this season, 11 points. As they're into the conference semifinals now in the KHL. CSK Moscow, the top team during the regular season. SK St. Petersburg also remains alive. And in the VHL, the Supreme League, the second division, Sokol Krasnoyarsk, the home team. Nice pad save by Tomek. Gets up to his feet, had to stop the rebound as well. Puck played out. Sokol Krasnoyarsk finished 12th in the regular season. They upset the 5th-seeded Lada. So they're in the quarterfinal now against the top team in the league, SK Nevis St. Petersburg. And Sokol Krasnoyarsk, they're affiliated with Amur Khabarovsk in the KHL. Sorokin shot in, rebound comes out. Siska will control it. Up to Marcinek. Plays it to the opposite corner. And Russia will come out with it. Slovakia just has had no sustained pressure or forecheck at all. Blocker save by Tomek, and he dives on the loose puck. But Slovakia is going to have to take some chances possibly here as this game starts to move along. 7:35 to go, as they have really not been able to get a whole lot going, as you see Tomek dive and control that rebound off the shot. And there, that play from a couple of moments ago, the first shot save and the rebound in front on Yakimov. Flipped up ahead. Ligash for Slovakia. Has his stick taken out of his hands, and now battle ensues in the corner. Played back around the net, and Tikhonov will fire it down the ice, and that will be an icing call. Face off to come to the right of Nikita Bogdanov. Coach Fenish trying to find what the magic formula is here with 7:07 to go to try to knot this game up. Zloka in on the draw. Takes it against Fartalnov, who wins it for the Russians. Back at the point, kept in by Shmolka, and now this is Larachev one-on-one against Durkech. Larachev works in, and a shot off of Tomek and up and over the net. Puck under the Russian player. And this whistle they're going to have to blow, and that's going to bring the face-off outside the zone, as Kamalov really couldn't do much else, as he chuckles about it too. Not a whole lot you can do with the puck laying right under your legs. And here you see the play from Larachev. He worked his way right in front. And Tomek with the blocker deflects it up and over the Slovakian net. Down the ice by Russia. Icing waved off. Viscotch leaves it for Gabor. Up to Siska. Marcinek. Schmida put it in behind, but Kudako comes up with it. Misnikov up ahead, and now Siska will turn and wheel for Slovakia. Lost it momentarily, kicked it up to his skate, but ultimately turns it over, and now Sorokin back behind Bogdanov. Medvedev for Russia up ahead. Kolgotin has the go-ahead goal. Here's Kolgotin again. Backhand, and that one fooled Tomek a little bit. Not sure if it might have hit something on the way in. Kolgotin fires it Tomek will glove it and hold on. And that shot right on, and Russia has been content to just continue to put pucks on the net. 52 shots on goal right now. Froltalnov into the corner. Kazanitsky, that puck takes a funny hop off the boards and nearly sprung in front for Russia. Liberal, cross ice. Yendrel up ahead, his pass off a skate, and now Yendrel gets it again. Kazanitsky up to Schmida, has the lone Slovak goal. Puts that one on net. Bogdanov easily puts it in the corner. Siska in behind. Big hit along the boards. Siska knocked down, but Slovakia will keep it in. Bogdanov gloves it and quickly plays it for Kadako. Puck heads down the ice, and icing waved off. Viscotch. Now Yakimov spins at the blue line. Kamalov heads to the net. In front, and Misnikov nearly had a chance. Yakimov saw that pass deflected on the way to Misnikov, and out near center, Yakimov will play it all the way back into his own zone, and Vadim Kadako will play it up to Kamalov. Bacik to Viscotch. Up ahead, deflected into Russian territory. Played around, and Orlovich, Grudkov. Down to the corner, and the Russian fans, with 3:23 to go, starting to sense it here a little bit. Still a very tight game, but they're urging on the Russian squad, who so far have been by far the better team in this hockey game, but only 2 goals to show so far. Gioshvili in the corner. Back to the point. Tikhonov thought about the one-timer, holds onto it, puts it in behind the net where Larochev will pick it up. Plays it for Misnikov. Back in behind the net, and Viscotch. Slovakia needs to mount something offensively, but every time they get the puck, the speedy Russians are just right on top of them. Bacik to Schmida. Klema. And now up ahead, Rudenkov off the right shoulder of Tomek. He continues to give his team a shot. Kamalov, 2-on-1. In front, too far for Rudenkov. Under 2 minutes. Ligash. And that puck fired all the way down the ice. Icing, minute 49 to go. We're going to get a timeout, as you see there on the Slovakian bench. Have to think that Tomek might head to the bench as well for the extra attacker. Shots on goal, 54-15. Kromek talking things over with the 5 Russians that will head out onto the ice, and Tomek will go to the bench for the extra attacker. Siska, Zloka, Schmida, Marcinek, Durkec, and Bacik for Slovakia. Sorokin will actually have to come off because it was an icing call. Kamalov with Medvedev on the back end. Orlovich, Grudkov, along with Kolgotin and Sharov for the Russians. Siska, 48% in the circle today. Wins that draw. Shot in. Just wide, and empty net for the Russians. Played ahead, and Slovakia tries to fire it back down the ice. Here's a chance. Sharov with the open net off the back of Durkec. Zloka will control it, and now Schmida. Marcinek flips it in on Bogdanov, and he will wisely hold on to it. Marcinek coming right at him. Slovakia to make, nope, they're not going to make changes. They thought about it and will hold on. That's just to buy themselves a little bit of time as the 6 on the ice had skated over to the bench and then changed their minds and came back out. Siska and Fartalnov. Russians win the draw. Off the glass, stopped by Durkec. Siska couldn't get past Fartalnov. And Durkec loses it at the line. He plays it now over to Bacik. Zloka to Schmida. Schmida loses it, and that one's fired down the ice. Another icing call against the Russians, who have been the better team in the face-off circle as well. So despite the fact they're only up a goal, they're okay with face-offs in their zone. Fartalnov, 74% on the draws so far tonight. The only player below 57% is Alexander Sharov. He's 30%. Puck lays there, squirts free, but Russia will come up with it and fire it back down the ice. This will go just wide of the net. Oh, and just enough for icing. That's a close call. Larachev does not agree. I think he might have a case. Nonetheless, it is ruled icing, so another face-off. Siska will continue to take them for Slovakia. He's been the best for them, 50% on the evening. Timeout now by Russia. Under a minute to go. Each team has used their timeout. Slovakia trying to find a way to tie it up. And their crowd down to the right of me, trying to get things going, and they're quickly drowned out by the 90% who are here cheering on the Russians. Face off to the right of Bogdanov. 39.9 seconds left. And there you see the man that will take it for Russia, Dmitry Fartalnov, up against Juraj Siska. Siska wins the draw. Klema has that shot go off of Fartalnov. Under 30 seconds. Bacik up ahead. Siska dumps it in. Russia back behind the net. Puck kept in front. Oh, and that just missed the stick of Siska. Otherwise, he would have had a look right from the slot. Bacik fires it over top of the net. Medvedev kept in by Bacik. Puts it on net, deflected. Penalty coming up as time ticks down. And that will do it. Russia wins gold at home in Krasnoyarsk. For the third straight year, Russia wins Universiade men's hockey gold. Matej Tomek, outstanding for Slovakia here today. 52 saves, keeping his team in it. Slovakia did all they could against this powerful Russian squad, but in the end, Russia just had a little bit too much, as they will win the gold medal, their 10th all-time. They have now won medals in 9 straight Universiades, including 7 gold to go along with 1 silver and 1 bronze. For Slovakia, their 3rd all-time silver medal and 7th overall. They now have 1 gold, 3 silver, 3 bronze. And there you see the final totals, 54-16 the shots. Face-offs 42-33 in favor of Russia. As we get ready for the medal ceremony. Great highlight package put together there by the crew to give you a sense of this gold medal win for Team Russia. Quickly, the summary of this hockey game. No scoring in the first. In the second period, 5:36 in, Maxim Giashvili got us underway. His goal giving Russia a 1-0 lead. Churkin with the assist. But moments later at 17:01, I should correct myself, 15:36 for the goal from Giashvili. 17:01, the goal by Schmida for Slovakia, assist to Siska and Marcinek. The winning goal coming early in the third period, 1:49 in, Cole Goten. The assist coming to Svevchenko. And that is where it ended, 2-1 for Russia over Slovakia. There you see the Slovakians. And a great ovation for this crowd for Team Slovakia as the players saluted the crowd and they saluted right back. And I have to say, that's the one thing I've really loved about the events I've been a part of here is how much the athletes have appreciated the crowds and the crowds have appreciated back. And it hasn't just been for the Russian athletes, it's been for everybody. So even after a hard-fought game like that where you've been cheering against Slovakia, the Russian fans give a really good ovation to Slovakia. There you see the bronze medal winners from Canada. 7th straight Universiade in which Canada has medaled, and 11 of the last 12 for Slovakia. This is their first medal since 2009, where they won a bronze. They're just about ready to go with the medal ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, we start the awarding ceremony for the winners and medalists of the men's ice hockey tournament of the 29th Winter Universiade Krasnoyarsk 2019.
Dignitaries make their way out to present the medals and the mascots to the three teams.
The awards are presented by
Председатель правительства Российской Федерации Дмитрий Медведев.
Prime Minister of the Russian Federation, Dmitry Medvedev.
Президент Международной Федерации университетского спорта Олег Матыцын.
President of International University Sports Federation, Oleg Matitsyn.
Генеральный секретарь Международной Федерации университетского спорта Эрик Сайкон.
Secretary General of International University Sports Federation, Eric Sintron.
Губернатор Красноярского края Александр Ус.
Governor of the Krasnoyarsk Territory, Alexander Ус.
Итак, бронзовыми медалями за третье место в турнире по хоккею с шайбой награждается команда Канады.
The third place and the bronze medals
And there is Team Canada winning their bronze medal game earlier today, 3-0 over Kazakhstan. As they will receive their medals and mascots. Players all play back in the university system in Canada. And those national championships back in Canada will get going later this week in Lethbridge in Alberta, in the western part of the country. Top seed Alberta Golden Bears looking for their 17th all-time title. They hold the record in Canada for University men's hockey championships. Actually, their women's team, the Alberta Pandas, also the #1 seed on the women's side for the tournament that will get going later this week. Not to be played in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, on the eastern part of Canada. And there you see the Canadians shaking hands with the Slovakians. And yeah, these teams battle hard on the ice, there's no doubt about that, but certainly the one thing you love to see is this, the respect that there is for the different teams and the players. I think hockey, not that hockey is the only sport that does that well, but I think hockey does that very well. It's a very physical and demanding game, yet you see a lot of that camaraderie between the players. Of course, talked yesterday on the broadcast in the semifinal of that long storied rivalry between Russia and Canada. Russia got the better of it yesterday. And now a big cheer for Slovakia.
Team Slovakia.
They will make their way around, and the way they set this up is they have the players skate around and do quick handshakes and then make their way up to the podium to receive the medals, and so that's what will happen here. In the Slovak League, they're into the quarterfinals and playoffs as well. Best of sevens. Two series have started. HKM Zvolin taking on MAC Yobuda. Zvolin up 2-0, and Banksa Bystrica, the two-time defending Slovak League champions, they're taking on HC 07 Detva, and that series, that last check was tied at 1 apiece. And again, the Slovaks applaud their fans and all the fans here inside Crystal Arena. There, Oleg Matitsyn, the president of FISU, on the left, and the secretary general right there, Eric Saint-Tron, on handing out the medals. Very good tournament for Slovakia. Third all-time silver medal, and as mentioned, their first medal since 2009. Won their gold medal, their one gold medal back in 2001 in Poland, beating Canada 4-2. When the Czechs and Slovaks were one country, as Czechoslovakia, they won 4 gold, 3 silver, and 1 bronze. And their head coach, Ivan Fenish, receiving his medal and mascot. And I think the Slovakian team, I mean, they knew they were up against a buzzsaw in Russia, held their own, and had some opportunities even in the last couple minutes with Tomek pulled. They couldn't get it past Bogdanov. But they gave themselves a chance, and certainly a large part of that was Maciej Tomek. Fantastic here during this tournament, and especially in the medal round. And now, of course, the biggest cheer of the afternoon as Russia, saluted by their great fans here in Krasnoyarsk for their performance here at the 29th Winter Universiade. There you see Voronkov and Krylov right there in front, number 44. A very deep Russian team. Medals continue to be handed out. And very nice medals, I must add as well. You get a good look at them right there with the gold in the middle and around the outside, and then the crystal in between. Another huge cheer from this crowd at Krystal Arena for the Russian Federation, who have dominated things at all events here at Universiade. There is Bogdanov picking up his medal. Now the coaching staff, led by Vladislav Kromik. There, Orlovich Grudkov, he was outstanding in the medal round. A big part of the victory yesterday over Team Canada. And just about set now for the FISU anthem. There you see Russian Federation men's ice hockey champions here in 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the FISU anthem.
Russia gold, Slovakia silver, Canada bronze here in the men's hockey tournament at Krasnoyarsk 2019. And as we wind down our coverage of hockey, as Russia gets set for a team photo, just want to throw out a few thank yous first to Dennis, John, and the whole FISU production team, all the work that they do nonstop at the IBC to make sure all of this can happen. To Match TV for all the work on site, all the camera work, replays, and all the support that they've had in making sure everything can happen at each of the venues. To the volunteers and staff, my volunteers, O'Dane and Arena, who helped me throughout the whole 10 days. And of course, the staff and volunteers everywhere. These events just simply don't happen without all the time and effort that they put in. And the volunteers have been extremely friendly and supportive. Drivers, everybody, all the way through here in Krasnoyarsk. It's been a really wonderful experience, certainly for myself. And I know talking to everybody over the course of the last few days, they felt the same here in the middle of Siberia. So that will do it for our coverage. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed what's been brought to you here from the men's ice hockey tournament and whatever other events you've been able to watch over the course of the last many days. Still the closing ceremony tonight. But on behalf of everybody involved with the broadcast, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Doug McLean. It's been my extreme pleasure to be here to bring you these games over the last few days. Russia, gold medalist in men's hockey. Congratulations to them. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in Lucerne in 2 years' time.